intimate relationship for chosen ones. Let's get straight into the video. Now, I've noticed when you're a chosen person, when you're tapped into your pineal gland, when you look at the matrix for what it is, when you keep seeing numbers, when you keep seeing repetitive numbers, when you keep seeing the cycles of life, you know that life is very cyclical. When you start to see karma, good or bad, when you start to see that we live in a matrix, like we literally live in a simulation, right? And you understand that there's consequences for all your actions, whether that's good or whether that's bad. There are consequences. When you really tap in, you start looking at all these movements like the red pill, like the black pill, which basically brainwash you to hurt women. It brainwashes you to talk a lot of crap. Or the feminist movement. It's like the equivalent of red pill, black pill. I'm talking about the neo-feminism. Even though feminism does have some truth to it, but let's just be honest, it's mixed with a lot of lies. And when you're a spiritual person, you know that. You know they don't want you, they're not trying to empower a woman. You know that. You know that. And you know in black pill, when they're trying to tell you to cuss women out or fucking reply to women after like 5-6 hours or the next day, it's all BS. Let me tell you something. If a woman really wants you, or if a man really wants you, you're not going to have to play these games with them. Let me just be very honest with you. So if you're a chosen one, if you're a person that's in tune with the frequency of cosmos, I'm going to tell you something right now. 90% of the rules that apply to normal society will not apply to you, because you know everything is divinely guided. You know you're divinely guided, and you know that everything is harmoniously synchronized. Everything is happening for you, not to you. Let me repeat myself. Everything is happening for you, not to you. So when you're a spiritual person and you're in a relationship, you don't have to worry about what like the vast majority of people are worried about. Or when you're a spiritual person and you're doing good, you don't have to worry about finding this person or finding that person. Focus on you, because if you focus on you, for example, let me give you guys an example. If you ever went onto an airplane, okay, which probably a lot of you guys did, the first thing they tell you is before you try to help anyone else out, put your own mask on. Right? That's what they try to tell you. They're like, before you try to help out anyone else, put your own mask on. That's how it is with this life. So for spiritual people, for people that are spiritual, for my guys that are spiritual guys, like, understand that this, like, for me personally, I actually treat women with kindness, with respect. If a woman's going out with me, I'm going to make sure I protect her. I'll pay for her bill. I'll take care of her, you know? And women love me. I don't get those, like, I don't get those, like, oh, like, I don't get this thought in my head where I have to, like, reply after 4 or 5 hours, or I have to reply in, like, 5 days or 6 days. I don't get that. I don't get that. If you're the type of person that has to reply after, like, 1 day because you're like, oh no, I heard in a video where I'll look too fucking needy. I'll look too needy if I reply like after like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Like, no, I have to give it 1 hour. I have to give it a couple hours. Dude, you're just like, you're putting a vibration in the frequency, in the universe of lack. That's what you're doing. Listen to me very carefully. When you do that, you put a vibration in the universe of a frequency of lack, that you lack and you don't trust the process. That's what you're doing. That's what you're exactly doing, because you're like, oh, like, I'll reply after like 2 hours, because you think if you reply after 2 hours, attraction will elevate. When that's really not the case. I promise you that's not the case. If a woman likes you, you can reply right after 5 minutes, right after 4 minutes. She'll reply to you. If a woman doesn't like you, like, you could, like, even take fucking 7 days to reply to her. She doesn't care. She won't reply. Same vice versa with women. Woman, if you think you're like, you can take like fucking 2 days to reply to a guy and be like, oh no, he'll probably offer to call me. No, it doesn't work like that. It legitimately doesn't work like that, because you are putting on a vibration of lack. Now, when you are in a spiritual relationship, when you are in a relationship in which you see that person way more for just their physical appearance and what they have in their bank account, you know? Because let's just be honest, like, these things are disposable. These things, you have them right now, it could go by tomorrow. Let's be honest. If you're a spiritual person, you're looking for a higher connection. And I'm not saying that those other things are trivial. They're not trivial. They're not unimportant. But, and like, if you want to look at those things, it's up to you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shaming people for wanting to be with a partner that they find attractive, or for wanting to be with a person that can financially secure them. Okay, there's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say in this video right now is that there is a higher purpose for you to be in a relationship. There's a higher purpose. It's not just for that reason. You see what I mean? Even though there's nothing wrong with that. So, my point being said right now is to take care of yourself. Take care of your frequency. And what's meant for you is going to happen for you. And the red pill movement and the black pill movement, I'm probably going to have to make a part 2 about this. But this whole red pill, black pill movement is very bogus. Like, I'm just telling you, like, very honestly, it's like very bogus. Like, it makes no sense. It really, if you think about it, it makes no sense. Yeah, if you're trying to attract like a very unhealthy relationship, a very toxic relationship, it might work for a bit, but it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter, right? So that's about it. Have a good one.